How's it going? I'm just going to start working on this project saw here. The MS 440. I've got a Chinese aftermarket crankcase because it's actually got a hole where the clutch is blown up and punched a hole into the oil tank. Yeah, and it's got quite a bit of mag rot going on here, so I'm just going to strip the saw down. I've got a 460 cylinder. I'm going to try and do some machine work on that and see how she runs. So I'm just going to strip her down and I'll show you when we get to the bones of it. Okay, well now we can strip our crankcase down and see what we can see. She's pretty busted up inside there. So now we're just gonna undo the bolts holding the crankcase together and split it.
Like the concept that's picked up on in the early chapters of Genesis is really relevant here. Walking with God, right?
Yeah.
You see in the garden story that it talks about God walking in the garden. Presumably, some have kind of speculated about what exactly that means. Was he walking with Adam and Eve on a consistent basis? You can kind of imagine exactly what's going on there. But then the theme echoes later throughout Genesis, where it talks about Enoch who walked with God, and Noah who walked with God. Yeah. And the imitation of God, the walking in his ways, is
sweet. So we got the two halves. I've given this a bit of a clean. I'm going to start putting it back together. And this can be a pain. quickly just put the crankcase stuff back on, and then I'll start machining the cylinder. Okay, so we've got a cylinder. I cut the base, cut the squish, just timed it up, and now I need to start doing the porting, but the numbers are way off because obviously I've done a bit of machine work. So I'll take that off. So as you can see in here, cut the squish. Don't know if you can see. I cut it on the lathe, but then I just tried to hand smooth it out, but it is what it is. I've just put the ring in, so I can push the ring up to where I want my transfers to be set, so I can mark it. So I've got to raise the upper transfers quite a bit, and the exhaust as well. So just time this thing up. It's got a 102 degrees exhaust, 129, which is a bit more than I wanted, transfers, and 84 on the intake, which is pretty high, but we'll see how it runs. So that's 20 to 27 degrees of blowdown. So it's going to put it back together.
It's going to be a unit, isn't it?
But she's all going back together now. Yeah, cylinder's on, carbs on, and I will have to do a muffler mod. And I might put the top.
See you on race day.
The next thing, I have to match port the back of the muffler to the hole. Well, she's all back together. Haven't put this together yet, but put a muffler mod off one of my other saws. We'll go and fire it up. It's got some compression. Definitely got some compression.